Hey everybody, thank you for downloading episode 86 of We Got This with Mark and Hal. If you're enjoying the show and you're new to us, please go give us a review and a rating on iTunes. It helps other people find the show. Another thing that helps them find the show is you sharing it with everybody you know. You can use the link bit.ly/sharewgt to do just that. But now, without any further ado, here's episode 86 of We Got This with Mark and Hal. Hello, I'm Hal Lublin.
And I'm Mark Gagliardi.
Since the dawn of humanity, one issue has gone unsettled. With the fate of the world in the balance, we're here to settle, once and for all. Clean Slate 4.
That's right. Don't worry, everyone. We got this.
Podcast should have a theme song. Podcast should not have a theme song. Yes, they should. No, they shouldn't. They sound good. Yeah, but people are just going to skip past it. You know what? You're right. We got this.
Thank you, New York City. Wow. Whoa. I mean, really. I just...
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this live We Got This. Hal.
Mark.
Hal, we've got a great lineup this evening.
Yes.
And our first order of business this evening. We got a lot of things on our list.
We do.
We have a very long list of topics. Thank you to all who listen to our show and who send topics to us for us to discuss.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for our rulings sometimes on them.
I'm not.
We
Not a
apparently anger some people. Thank you so much for being here and for doing this. And we have a lot of topics. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to take some of those topics that, don't warrant a whole episode.
Yes.
And we are going to clean our plate so that we can have dessert.
Yes.
So we're going to clean I say clean the plate because I once said to Hal, let's do a clean slate. And he went, a clean plate episode? That sounds good. And I went, what I said was worse. Yours is better.
I thought I had misremembered the phrase. Very simple backstory to that. But we're not going to do this alone.
No, we're not.
So let me introduce our guests for this episode. Please welcome Jackson Publick and Doc Hammer. Please, take a seat. Leave a seat. Good to see you. Good to see you. You got a water? So many different things there.
Is it okay if I I don't want to alienate anyone over here. I'm just going to barely angle this.
I do it. There we go.
Booing from the corner already.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
Quite welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah. I just do it for the water. Free water.
Free water.
I think you're on, yeah.
That is gasoline for your car for the drive home.
Free water. That's urine.
That's what keeps you going?
Later, that's going to be urine. If you want, I'll put it back in the bottle and send it on over.
No, thank you.
It's all available via your website.
Yeah.
Where you sell things that go into and come out of your body.
docsleavings.com.
Yeah. It's huge, guys. Check out his Pinterest.
There's the other scrapings. Sometimes I coat myself in olive oil, then remove it with a shell.
What kind of a shell?
It's like a razor
scallop
clam.
shell or
yeah, like a razor clam. Then I scrape it off.
Oh, sure. And once a summer when you get a sunburn.
Yeah.
The peelings.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Season.
The peelings, and yeah, I'll do like olive oil or bear fat. It depends what I'm doing afterwards.
You could sell an entire Doc Hammer of just the skin that comes off when in your summer peel, yeah?
It weighs more than I do, yeah. My leavings double my weight.
Well, enough about Doc's leavings.
Oh, you're going to regret ever saying that, but go ahead.
Let's talk about We Got This's leavings.
Okay.
Nice.
Brilliant segue, Mark.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
good.
it.
Thank you.
All right. So this is a topic that was submitted to us by Brian Walls on our Facebook page. Brian
guy.
wants to know.
That's a good kid.
Yeah, everybody loves Brian.
I love Brian.
Brian Walls.
He's a good,
It's like
plucky attitude.
Yeah, Brian and Matt, they're good guys.
everybody knew in our neighborhood, if you wanted a good dry cleaner, go to Brian. All right. He wants to know which jelly is best on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
We just answer because we all know that.
Go ahead.
Grape.
Thank you. Yes.
Of course.
That's correct. It is grape.
I'm not going to argue with
Anybody
that.
Wait, this
disagree?
is... Let me...
up here. I know some of you disagree.
Is it like, are we having a Welch's, Weiler's, Smucker's off, or is it grape is fine?
It's just general flavor.
Concord grape, if
Yeah.
Specifically Concord grape. Now, let me ask you this, because I was always a strawberry preserves guy growing up.
Sure, of course.
Is that,
You look it.
Yeah.
You look it.
I look like a strawberry preserves guy?
I was an orange marmalade guy, but not when they brought out the peanut butter.
Really?
Yeah, I
Just
jumped
the
ship
marmalade?
for that, yeah.
What? So you would go dry bread with orange marmalade?
I would actually eat peanut butter and American cheese.
Okay.
Really?
Not one of the choices on this
It's
list.
really good. I know it's disgusting and it freaks babysitters out when you're like, when I come out there in my weird little like matchy PJs, what you'll be preparing me is a peanut butter and cheese sandwich. Don't run. My parents are far gone.
And please dispose it by leaving.
Yes.
Before you go.
I've left
Pull
an
this
olive oil
exoskeleton
shell.
that I've shedded.
So
What else? You could be reading to me from this book. It's okay. It's an old tome. Yeah, I was a marmalade kid,
Okay.
but butter and marmalade.
Butter and marmalade.
Yeah, grape and peanut butter. If
Peanut butter
if
goes with
cheese
grape.
wasn't enough.
Are you guys...
The easiest way to find out is which is the one that they combine with peanut butter in those jars where it all comes in one.
You can get both. You can get strawberry goober and you
Which
can get...
came first?
Right.
Which one did they have to get out right
Goober.
away?
It's what the stuff is
Yeah,
called.
you're talking about those gross jars of like zebra stripes of bad peanut butter and worse jelly.
Yeah.
That like they've somehow supposed to make it easier, even though you pull. It's just a mess.
No, and they put in those stripes like toothpaste.
Yeah.
Yeah, like AIM.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would beg my mother to get the goober because it looked cool in the jar. I was like, please get this. It's such a pretty jar. And she's like, please don't make me get that terrible peanut butter and terrible jelly.
The last thing you want to see when you unscrew the top of a jar is a dartboard looking back at you of flavor. Just give me the peanut butter, give me the jelly. I swear, like I'm a lazy guy, but
Handle this one.
yeah, I can do it. Please put your faith in me. Who put that out? What company was it that made goobers?
I don't know. I don't represent
Exactly.
them.
You don't remember.
I'm just defending them.
It's a failure.
Is it Smuckers that
Was
makes goober?
Smuckers? Of course it was Smuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a name like Smuckers, it has to be good, though, right? That's their slogan.
They broke their own rule. Made something terrible.
All right. Side question.
Yeah.
Do you guys clean the knife off between, or do you just go full in? Because here's my technique that I've discovered.
Do you live alone?
Yeah. Well, I have a roommate now. Yeah. Here's what I'll do. If I don't have bread, I will go backside of the spoon through the peanut butter, flip it over, scoop of jam.
You're using a spoon.
Yeah, why are you using a spoon?
Because I don't have any bread at home.
You don't have a knife?
It's,
Wait,
what's
did
that?
you say you don't have bread at home?
Yeah, man. Look, a loaf of bread does not last nearly as
minute.
long as a jar of peanut butter and a jar of jelly does.
You're making peanut butter jelly in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Directly
difference
in my
does it
mouth.
make what you put in first?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
I would just probably shove my hand in there and then just like lick it off it.
That's what I'm going to do next time.
Yeah.
That sounds like the kind of cartoon pour where you eat a pea with a knife and fork. And like, oh, one slice, that's my dinner tonight. I guess one spoon of peanut butter and jelly. Yeah.
It's pretty
Which
bachelor.
Mickey did in Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Carve a bean like it's a roast.
It's very eating over the sink bachelor living. Like, look, I don't have to use any kind of cutlery, or when I'm done, I just turn the
Hey,
water
man,
on.
and if you're making scrambled eggs and you're a bachelor, you don't even have to use a plate.
Yeah. Eat them right out of the bucket.
Right out of the pan that you cooked them in. Bucket? You cook in a bucket?
Yeah.
All right.
like a metal iodized bucket.
Just over a trash can fire.
Raised by hobos.
Raised by hobos.
Yeah.
Riding the rails.
A pack of wild hobos. Hobo feral.
Let me ask you guys this. Jam or jelly?
Jam.
Jam, 100% for me.
With great.
Jelly's weird. Jelly's just like
Jam has
yellow
chunks,
that
right?
Uses to spread.
Yeah.
Does jam have chunks? Or jam
Jam
is
is like actual fruit product. Like
No.
jelly is just a weird
It's not processed enough for you, Hal?
I like
gum
what you
that
can.
won't bend its shape for you.
Yeah, look, here's what, this is the best invention, not the dumb goober. I hate it so much. Like now I can't get it out of my head and I'm legitimately upset about it.
How do you feel about Frankenstuffs?
What are Frankenstuffs?
Okay, look it up.
And stuff.
Don't even get me. That sounds terrible.
It's
It
a
sounds
hot dog
terrible.
stuffed with cheese or
I
something.
think I might be preserves.
Preserve.
Preserves guy?
I'm a preserves. I'm a food fatalist. Like, I don't actually shop for it. I just see what's around.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody has like, oh, I got this in a box that had Easter grass And it came with 3 of these. One of them's strawberry, one of them's not, and the other one isn't at all.
Lid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a gingham lid, and I'll open and hear the sound. And, and that's what I am. I'll eat those.
That's a hotel thing. Do you stay in a lot of hotels? Because it's the little jars and the little tiny glass ketchup
I stay in
jar.
the
You're like,
hotels
this is classy.
That the pancake syrup, the butter, and the jam all come in the same piece of plastic with a piece of,
you go to that Goober hotel.
Yeah, where it's all
swirled together.
Yeah, it's like a wad. Like you'll need one of these for breakfast. I'm not sure which one.
One wad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just looks like a flashback in a jar.
Yeah.
So have we determined officially
it's how far back you peel the tin top. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's
it's like separated.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fancy.
Scratch-off lottery of crappy food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you get
What am I going to get?
the cheese and then the pieces of cracker and then the piece of red plastic.
Yeah, the handy snack.
Yeah.
I loved me a handy snack.
It's like that, but for condiments.
Okay.
It happened.
Fancy.
What was the question?
Jam or it was jam or jelly, I think, with the question.
I think that our consensus sees to be grape jam.
Yeah, the answer is grape. Jam is fine. I think it was Welch's came out with a plastic bottle that had a slat for an opening. So if you really didn't want to spread, you could lay out sod of grape jelly on top of your bread.
So you're
not the worst idea.
No, that's a great idea.
That's convenient.
So you're against swirled, but you're totally down with squeezable.
Yeah, you like squirting.
Yeah. That's just avoiding using a knife. It's not putting each one on a side of a spoon. Like you can't scrape together.
You know, at least one person in this room is going to do that double spoon technique. Right there. Boom. And shot up in the crowd.
Ma'am, I implore you. Mark is a good man and he does the best that he can every single day. And there are a lot of ways in which you should try to be like him, but not that garbage way. Don't do that. That is the first step on the path to ruin. I guarantee you. So it's great.
You and I are going to share a pea later.
Yeah.
Cut it in half.
Oh yeah, we're all like Andy Kaufman. We're going to take everybody outside to share one pea later on.
How many of you are there?
On some ferry.
All right. Okay. Asked and answered. Yes?
Asked and answered. The answer is grape. That is the best jelly / jam on a PB&J. Thank you, Brian. All right. Creative force. Give
it up for Brian.
One person's
applauding the finality of it. Just thank God it's over.
Creative force has asked, bottled water, flat or sparkling? Which is better?
What brand are you talking about?
Regardless of brand.
Well, I mean, if you get just old Tab, you know what I mean? Like a quality bottled water that's flat and a quality bottled water that's sparkling. Sure. Give me the sparkling.
Really? I'm sparkling all the way.
Yeah.
I am team sparkling.
But if it's a cheap bottle of water, like a Deer Park and under,
sure.
Give me the flat.
Does Deer Park do sparkling water?
I do not know what these are.
They must.
Yeah.
The labels have been Greeked for absolutely no reason.
If it's water made by Nestle, no, I'm gonna have it flat.
You don't like Pure Life?
Yeah.
Sparkling water?
Dasani or whatever it is.
I know you don't like the bubbles, Hal.
That's don't. Look, I'm willing.
They tickle you?
I've told this story before. I'm going to tell it again. This is childhood trauma. My father's sitting in the front row. He's already covered his face in shame as he knows what he did.
This is Bill Lublin, former guest on the show.
Former guest.
Hal's dad. Often the deal breaker. Or tiebreaker, I mean.
This mic is wireless. When I was a child, no more than 7 or 8 years old, I know this seems like a one-person show, but this is an actual story of a thing that happened to me. We went to a Bennigan's post-movie, which is the hot spot in Northeast Philadelphia. And I ordered a vanilla milkshake because I am a garbage person and I was a garbage child. And my father ordered his standard Coca-Cola or Diet Coke, whatever it was at the time. I excused myself to go to the restroom. In your own words, Bill Lublin, will you please tell me what you did?
Switch the cups?
He switched the cups. Now, the cups were frosted, so they looked alike. I had no way of knowing what was in it, and I trusted my parents, so I took a big pull on that straw.
Wait a minute. What were you drinking?
A vanilla milkshake.
Vanilla milkshake. You couldn't tell when you pulled on the straw that it was not a milkshake?
Well, I did. I knew that moment because I took a big pull.
Oh, because it came up fast.
Of ice cream, and I got a mouthful of soda that went through my mouth and my nose all over the table. Yeah. Much to my father's delight. He's laughing right now.
Yeah, he's laughing, and anyone who's had real trauma is giving you the finger.
If anybody here, do we have any therapists in the house? Any therapists at all? Great, we've got somebody over there. My dad and I will be talking to you after the show.
Perfect.
But for that reason, that is just part of the trauma. I mean, I didn't like soda before that, but I'm willing to
Get over that?
I can get over that. I'm not going to drink sparkling water.
I feel like I have a tap at home that will give me flat water. I don't have a tap at home that will give me sparkling water.
Right.
So if I'm going to get a bottle of water, I mean, these are great, and thank you for these.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to go out and purchase a bottle of water, I'm going to get the extra added bonus of the bubbles.
And it's
Otherwise,
refreshing.
I don't consider them the same species. Like
really?
I can't answer this question because that's like, well, do you like wine or champagne? As if they're not the same thing at all to me. So it's like saying, well, do you want a milkshake or?
So all things,
Cola?
you go to a restaurant.
Depends on the mood.
It's 10:30.
Yeah.
You've had a normal day.
Yeah.
You're going to go get Italian food, and they go, would you like flat or sparkling?
I don't know. They're not the same. They're not comparable at all.
You go, that's like...
You start this fight at every restaurant?
I kind of go whatever they want to whoever's...
Really? Do you
unless I'm super in the mood for sparkling.
I will say sparkling.
When are you super in the mood for regular water? You just expect it.
Yeah. I'll say sparkling and look around at the eyes, and if someone has that like disappointed, geez, I don't want sparkling.
No, that's a little...
Yeah, I'll go,
not
no,
refreshing.
let's just get the cheap, free, flat.
Yeah.
Well, sparkling water comes with a presentation. They bring you gigantic goblets to drink it out of. They offer fruits to flavor it.
Are you only ordering it at medieval times?
The tap. I have all my meals at medieval times.
No utensils, giant goblet for your sparkling water.
That's right.
Watch the blue team fight the red team.
I always eat like a king at
Comes
medieval
with a
times.
sword and a speech about chivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is, like, sparkling water definitely has more ballyhoo about it. And like, if you go to a restaurant and you don't order sparkling water, then they're like, oh great, that's an extra $4 I'm not getting out of this person. Because nobody orders a bottle of flat water.
Right, cancel the ballyhoo.
Yeah, exactly. They've got a whole marching band in the back that has to be shooed off. So, I mean, I get it. So is everybody here saying sparkling water?
If you read the
Sure.
Except Jackson does not think that they're
Sparkling water in the way you wish it was your birthday every day. Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
When someone goes
Christmas water. It's Christmas water.
When someone goes, would you like a water? I don't expect them to hand me a Perrier. And if they hand me a regular one, I don't go, geez, I thought you said water. And it would be... So for the most part, I consider this a water, and sparkling water is sparkling water.
No, Jackson just informed us that sparkling water is Christmas water, which is reason enough to give it the win.
I do love Christmas.
All right.
I do love
it is
Christmas.
special water.
It's Christmas
All right.
water.
It's sparkling water, creative.
Sparkling water wins. Asked and answered.
Asked and answered. All right. Philip Ogston asks, subtitled or dubbed, referring to foreign films.
Subtitle.
Subtitles.
Jackson, you're real excited about this one.
Yeah.
Subtitle.
What, do you have a strong feeling, or you just don't
Subtitles
care?
better unless you're trying to eat dinner and watch it, you know? And you're like, just give me the, I just want to know I don't have to read because I got to look at food once in a while.
I have my subtitling on everything. Doesn't matter what I'm watching, I keep subtitling on.
I do that too sometimes. Yeah, I'll just...
And people come over, they're like, how do you turn that off? I'm like, don't.
Yeah.
Don't, because I can't get it loud enough to ever hear it. It would be just, it's crushing out, things shaking off the wall. I'm like, what did they just say?
Oh, and
I can't hear the dialogue.
Peaky Blinders too.
Yeah.
You're like,
Peaky
what the hell
Blinders.
did they just say?
Yeah, you ever try to watch this movie called The Witch, 2 V's? Try that without subtitles. Oh my God. Unbelievable. But with subtitles, you're like, this is a normal movie. This is speech.
I feel like with subtitles, you get a performance plus something else. With dubbing, you get half of a performance from one person and half of a performance from another person.
I want subtitles with pornography. Like I always want them. No matter what it is, subtitles. So
That would be all vowels though, wouldn't it?
yeah.
It would just be...
But do you spend half the movie being mad that they got them wrong? Or that there's elision to what
No,
they're doing?
I have like a
"That's
deeper
not what they said."
experience. Sometimes I'll read it before the event happens. Like, oh my goodness, will be the thing. And then explosion goes off, and then I have to backtrack in my mind and go, oh, I think I blew
Explosion
it. Yeah, I ruined it. Yeah, and then sometimes someone will be talking, and then they're not talking, and then they write the words to the lyrics in the background. I'm like, I never knew that's what the lyrics were for that song.
Yeah.
So I'm like learning on so many levels.
I find myself using it for sci-fi stuff. I will turn the subtitles on. Not even
Explosions are so loud you don't want to.
because the words are so new to my ears. Like just random sciencey words or alien races or character names. I'm like, this is going to come back again. It's going to be important. I'm not going to remember it unless it's like Mike, Matt, or Dave. So let's put it on the subtitles so I can read it.
Of course you won't. You think a spoon is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. How on earth would you be able to conceive?
You guys.
Yeah.
Come on down to my new restaurant.
Or a knife, for that matter. Yeah.
I found the best way to barbarously eat condiments alone.
Yeah.
The best way. It's the best way to do it.
When you go into Subway and they say, what kind of bread? And you say spoons, they look at you funny.
Yeah.
That also sounds like a nickname some kid would. Hey, Spoons, get over here.
Hey, what is it?
Yeah.
There he goes.
So what is it? Foreign film subtitles?
I think it's subtitles because also when you dub, you have a chance of a poor performance.
Yeah, he that was his.
Yeah.
You get a double layer. You have the original performance plus a new language to understand it in.
Yeah,
And not a guy going, hello, hello, hello. I have, Mike Senator Nicholas doing his version of.
There's a version of Pippi Longstocking that I watched as a kid that I think was made in Sweden, and then it got dubbed, which was the version I watched, and they had to stretch out, to say something in English took less time than the lip flap. So it was a lot of, oh, Pippi, don't go over there. Like they were all in a haunted house.
Yeah.
Trying to make it last longer.
Pippi?
Yeah.
There's
That's exactly.
No, if you were gonna ask me this question when I was 10, I'd be like, I don't want to read a movie.
Yeah.
I'm 10.
Yeah.
But as a grown up, that's all I want to do is read movies.
Yeah.
Turn it down. It's so loud. They make it so loud these days. Turn it down.
Philip, I don't know what kind of answer you were hoping for, but if you wanted it to be dubbed, you better grow up and learn to read those movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because the answer is subtitled, asked and answered. This next topic comes from one of the co-hosts of the Maximum Fun podcast, Can I Pet Your Dog, Allegra Ringo.
Allegra Ringo, we love her.
And Allegra asks, hot coffee or cold coffee? Now, I feel like I'm going to lose this one, so I'm just going to come right out.
No, you got the right two people for that.
You don't drink coffee.
I do if it's a frappuccino, because that's more like a milkshake.
And it's cold and delicious?
And it's cold, and it has so much sugar and other stuff in it that it doesn't taste like coffee. But that's why cold works better for me. Sure. Now I leave it to the coffee drinkers.
We're the best for this, because I'm a hot coffee drinker.
I'm
drinker.
only iced coffee, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm
together.
Right. I'm not saying
you don't think you're right.
I think the rest of the world would say hot, but
I'm also an iced coffee guy with you, though, on that.
Dead of winter.
It takes dead of winter. I'll drink iced coffee.
Yeah.
It takes longer because first you have to brew the hot coffee, then you got to pour it over the ice.
You just ask the guy for an iced coffee.
Oh, I'm thinking about making it at home.
And he just makes it. He gives you one.
Yeah.
I don't have a guy.
Yeah.
You
don't need spoons.
I'm not sure there's even a right.
I'm just sitting with my spoonful of peanut butter, wondering where my guy is with my iced coffee.
Where's
Look
the
how
guy?
efficient I am. I have one spoon and so much condiment on it. And none of them.
Those are not condiments. Those are sandwich middles.
They're. I would find them in the condiment area. They'd be near the mayo. That's also squeezable. That might have something else in it.
You eat your peanut butter and cheese sandwich.
All right. I don't eat cheese anymore. I'm a vegan. You're asking me funny questions. Yeah, but the thing about coffee, hot or cold, is that I think to say that there's one way to drink it is ridiculous, because I love hearing the kind of coffee that people drink. Mm-hmm. Like you can, if people want to judge you by the shoes you're wearing, stand behind them at Starbucks and then rejudge them.
What are your judgments that you have determined? Are there certain kinds of people who are iced coffee people, certain kind of people
there's
who
some
are
people with like this 30 thing list, and if you don't have this, you don't have, I'm looking, I'm going, yep, that's exactly what I thought you would order. And then there's like the fanciest person in the world just going, an espresso. How many? Just one? Like,
no caramel.
Good for you, one espresso shot.
You just come from Europe? Like, where did you get so simple? So when you...
We do not think Europe is simple if Europe is listening.
Well... Simple in the sense of just not being complicated.
Right.
Simple is certainly not a bad thing.
No, I agree. When I go to Starbucks, it's just and I will alternate usually. Summertime is iced coffee for me more. Wintertime, Just straight black coffee.
Straight black coffee.
Yeah, straight
Always.
black coffee. Yeah.
Always. That's because it's the coffee of disappointment. Like I used to tell people how to make my
Might as
coffee.
well get it out of the way first thing in the morning.
Just give me it however it comes out.
Okay, do you know what a paper bag
Everything will
looks
be
like?
better today.
You ever seen a wet paper bag? I wanted that color with skim. And then it never worked out. So I'm just like, you know what? It's black. I'll learn.
Because you're
to
giving
like
them
it.
the artsiest way of describing.
You know what a wet paper bag looks like. If you're making coffee and just go, that's about wet paper bag. Doc will like that.
All right, I would know.
Instead of me going like it's 3 degrees lighter than 4. It's like the universal beige chart. Like, that's the way to do it. Wet paper bag.
You do it by the code number for the color of teeth.
Yeah,
that the
exactly.
dentist has. Yeah.
You're using the teeth codes. Your teeth are either too dark or you're putting too much milk in your coffee.
Yeah. Do you have a dental tooth chart? It's a 12. I like my coffee at 12.
Mark, when you make an iced coffee, do you put your spoon in the freezer first before you put the coffee into it?
My roommate gives me grief. This is a side question for you. I use a Keurig machine, which
Wait,
is
hold on.
individual cup.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I heard the booing.
Before you boo him for that.
No,
I hate to delay this because I just can't wait for it. Because whenever you get like, hey, let me ask you this, if you're like me in this way. Nobody is like you in whatever way you're about to say. You're like, when you go to sleep, you sit up and just straddle on your pillow and then close your mouth and your eyes and just lean to the left, right?
Yeah,
that's how we all
everybody does
sleep, isn't it?
All right.
Go ahead, Mark. I can't wait.
I use a Keurig. She uses a drip coffee machine. She refuses the Keurig because of the plastic or whatever. I don't mind
and
it.
it's get a French press. It makes better coffee.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, there's the real question, right?
Yeah.
French press versus drip versus.
That's true.
The what?
What's the one that?
The Keurig, the little cups you put, the little futuristic space
Oh, that's
coffee thing.
monstrous.
yeah,
Monstrous. How dare
That is,
you?
yeah.
Then you guys will really hate this. I get the cups
That's
that are
dystopian.
hazelnut flavored. You do you don't hate the flavored coffee?
I have an opinion about that. I'm still bugging out about the plastic.
yeah. You
All
don't.
right.
Is that your
Future
weird thing?
coffee.
That's people. I've gotten more grief about the having flavored coffee than about using the little cups.
That's pretty commonplace, isn't it? Now, there are 900 varieties of coffee.
You know that bucket I'm cooking in? I put I put the coffee beans in the bucket. Then when it's about done, I crack an egg in there. Cowboy coffee.
I like that.
That's the way I like it.
You and I are gonna go city slickers together.
Yeah, you could sleep on my floor with me. It'd be fun.
Perfect.
Curl up under the newspaper.
I'll bring a spoon.
Yep. We'll hobo that.
All right. So I feel like globally, I know that we're both iced coffee guys generally. I go back and forth. You're iced
I don't
coffee.
put it on anybody else. I just don't.
Yeah. I do like
In the minority, I think.
Yeah.
I like hot always. Iced coffee to me is just, I'll drink it, but I was wishing it was hot. I will drink coffee that I forgot I had that was sitting on the nightstand.
Mm-hmm.
That is neither hot nor cold.
Tepid coffee.
I'm good with it.
I think I have
And
one
wait,
of those right now.
if doesn't your cat put her face in it if you leave any beverage on the nightstand?
I have done this. I have had. Oh yeah, that's
A roach?
A roach.
Oh yeah, roach.
Oh Lord. No.
Make a new cup of coffee, man.
What's the difference? Roach dissolved, done.
What is in your coffee that the roaches are dissolving when they crawl
No, there's
into
no
it?
more. Once it's in the coffee, and now it's out of the coffee, so the coffee's fine. The roach was in my mouth. If the roach is going to kill me,
then it
I'm
dissolved.
dead. Yeah.
All right.
So once I pull it out and I think I got everything, I just go, damage done. This coffee has been pre-disastered. I'm going to finish it.
Mark.
It's a good attitude to have, but one I could never share.
Hot disaster coffee.
Yeah.
Is the answer.
So that's cold morning after. What is this? Oh, that isn't even coffee. The bathroom is so far away.
Yeah.
Fill in the blanks. Twice.
Mark, I think you're off the hook for a little while now.
Yeah.
It's hot coffee. I will say, as an alien who has come to visit your coffee drinking culture, that when I see somebody pour coffee over a cup of ice, which I see at my work every now and then, I feel like they're making a mistake. But that it's not my place to tell them. If you
just put coffee in your ice cube trays in your freezer at home.
There you go.
Have
Make
one
coffee ice
ice
cubes.
cube
The
tray.
mistake they're making
coffee.
is not having enough ice in the
That is
cup.
a good idea, timer.
Not enough
That's
ice.
what happened. Yeah, if you just need a ton
You're
of
an
ice.
iced coffee guy.
Yeah, because
Otherwise, you're just going to end up with lukewarm coffee.
Yeah, or coffee water. Gross. It's hot coffee, Allegra. Thank you.
Hot coffee.
Asked and answered.
Asked and answered.
These look terrible.
This is the clean slate. All right. Matthew Birdsey.
There's a reason you didn't pick these earlier, because you couldn't stretch it.
These are not stretchable. I think this is a quick
they're
one.
A-B things, too.
Yeah. Here's an AB thing from Matthew Birdsey, who asks,
Apples or oranges?
we did that one.
Did you?
Did you?
Yeah, we did. Don't think we can't stretch things out
I believe you now.
over the course
The whole
of 45
point of
minutes.
the show.
I know in a pinch you could get apples and oranges going.
Matthew wants to know laces
Gray or beige?
Velcro. Gray or beige. The most boring
Laces
color.
or Velcro?
Laces or Velcro.
For your what?
For your shoe. Well, not for your jacket. Do you lace up a jacket or Velcro? Like fake Velcro is like
For your coma patient toddler.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
For you're talking
your
to-
corset.
Velcro, obviously.
for shoes.
Yeah, I'm not going to wear, I don't like sneakers. Those are, I don't like wearing sneakers.
Since when?
Since I grew up and stopped wearing sneakers.
Come on now. But that was like in the last 5 years. We used to wear matching Pro Kids.
All four of us have laces on our
How
shoes right
insulting
now.
am I going to get? I just think that men should stop wearing sneakers. I'm sorry. I'm just going to go out. You guys can defend yourself with your like forever childhood, but and then if you want to go to Velcro,
Okay, so Italian leather Velcro or laces?
Oh my God, Italian leather Velcro shoes.
you
would be
are an
great.
adult and you're wearing any elastication or Velcro, fucking check yourself. I'm sorry. Check it. If you're wearing, these are elasticated, like my pants are elasticated, you're a child. Or you're an athlete, you're a professional athlete.
I'm neither, and I have elastic in some of my clothes.
No,
Well,
are your undergarments?
No, like sweatpants for hanging out at home. Or for walking across
Are
the
you
street
wearing
to
them
the deli.
outside?
Yeah, if I'm taking my spoon over to the deli to get some peanut butter and...
It's not a popular opinion, but I think I'm just tired of seeing adults in sneakers. I just am. It's fun to grow up. It's fun. My hips are no good. They're going.
But at least I have full leather shoes.
My vision's on its way out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm enjoying this ride. Soon I'll just be like soaked in my own urination. I won't remember anybody's names. Everybody I once loved will either be dead or not want to talk to me. I'm ready. And I'm doing it in shoes. Yeah. I'm ready to grow up. These are gym socks. You know what I mean? Like I got my moments. Yeah. I'm not hardline on this.
That wasn't a question.
Yeah. Oh, never Velcro is the answer.
Laces.
inexcusable.
Unless you have like some sort of cerebral palsy or you can't operate a shoe.
Yeah, if you have to use Velcro.
Yeah, if you have
For medical reasons, it is allowed.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. You know, this doesn't say for shoes. They could
That's
be
true.
talking about astronaut suits.
Yeah.
Or like,
They could be.
yeah, zippers or.
Oh yeah, it depends.
Yeah, that's
It really depends.
Velcro or laces. If you're putting on a suit and jumping up onto one of those clingy walls, Velcro.
Velcro.
Sure.
Yeah. For all clingy wall operations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're an adult, Velcro goes from being the thing that closes an apparatus to the thing that makes sure it's closed. Like you get like a North Face jacket or whatever, and it has the zipper, it zips up.
Yeah.
And then you Velcro over.
Yeah, then there'll be
Velcro
snaps.
augmentation.
Velcro's the last touch of like, we are sealed.
Feels like you're in fear that somebody will come and just
Steal your zipper.
Yeah, steal your zipper or pull the zipper down. Like you were traumatized as a child. Hey nerd, now you're cold. Like,
Yeah.
nice zipper. Nice. Hey, let's pull the zipper down and make him real cold. Hold him down, Tommy. So,
Hold him down while I unzip him. Oh, he's got Velcro. Let's run.
so the answer is laces.
Laces.
Yeah.
Laces in all
Asked and
things
answered,
at all
laces.
times. Thank you, Matthew Birdsey. All right. This one is a little bit more wide-ranging. This is from Maud Rich and her 11-year-old daughter, Samantha.
Hi, Samantha.
Hello, Samantha. Not Maud?
Also, not Paul, but yeah, screw Paul. Hi, Samantha. Kids are cooler than adults. Everybody knows that.
Sorry, Maud.
Maul?
Maud, what?
I can't.
Do you guys hear me?
It is bouncing off.
It is. There is so much echoing.
Yeah,
happening.
it's bouncing off a
It's
column.
Maud.
Maud.
Like, and then there's Maud.
No,
Exactly like
like-
that.
Like Darth Maud.
Yeah.
That was B. Arthur's character.
They want to know.
Yeah. What is your question?
Do you remember that time Darth Maud had to go to the Imperial Planned Parenthood? Oh,
What
she
is the
wasn't a
question?
Star Wars holiday special, so it could have happened.
Could work. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not what they asked.
Universe.
You don't expand the universe. It counts as part of it. The worst.
And it's counselor mod.
She was not a Sith.
She was not a Darth.
They want to know the worst dance move.
The worst dance move.
Worst
Name one.
dance move.
Yeah, I think once you get up on the
Move.
floor,
Not a
everything
dance.
you do is great,
Not
as
the
far as I'm
mashed potato.
concerned.
Not a move. You're saying anything you do is good? As long
I
as
say
you're
this,
moving.
the worst dance move is not dancing at all. So,
There you go.
Man.
All right.
yeah.
All right.
It might actually be this.
Oh, yeah. That's sort of like you're
Even that's moving, though.
waiting for an in to dance.
With
right
maybe a little sneer.
No, I'm not dancing. I'm not dancing. Not this song.
Yeah.
Not this song. Not to the next song. What? You can dance to the next song? Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst dance move. Pretending you're going to dance
Yeah.
later.
Or that thing of like your hands are in your pockets and you're standing there and you're like,
Yeah.
you want to dance, but you feel like
too
you'll be
ashamed.
judged.
You've been
like it's
dancing.
Saturday Night Fever. The second you hit the floor, you'll have a spotlight on you.
I think if you can
Everyone's
get
gonna
all
be-
the way to this, you're like,
Yeah.
once you do
I'm
that,
like
you're going to be dancing in minutes.
Because yeah, then it started like the toe tapping.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
I got
Walking out
it.
and
I got
next
it.
thing you know,
I got it.
you're out
water.
everywhere.
I got the water.
I would go with it. The worst dance move is to
dancing.
never move at all.
I think that's a great answer to that.
Yeah.
I think that's one.
Or the hold ass slow dance 8th grade fall asleep on each other with
Yeah.
small circle.
But who doesn't have great memories?
You're doing please, I hope you don't feel anything you shouldn't. Triangle.
Lord knows
Give you
what's
distance.
happening. I'm sweating just this torrent of puberty.
If I may offer up I'm sorry, go ahead.
A face full of Aquanet. Yeah.
I'll give you a second worst dance move. The worst dance move is not dancing at all.
Yeah.
Second worst is what the linemen on the football team in my high school who refused to dance at all. They were too tough to do it, but they would do whenever there was a school dance happening, they would all get together and they would walk in a line like snaking around the dance floor to just doing this. Just looking around mean.
Oh, jeez.
That was their version of dancing.
Yeah, no, it's a
Third place is a Chicago Bears Super Bowl shuffle.
Oh, the Super Bowl shuffle?
I'll get that later.
Fine. I like when I go to a wedding or any kind of party where there are women, like it's a group dance.
yeah.
Specifically, it's like the electric slide or
Love me some electric slide.
shuffle of some sort. And you see
I love
a
rule
woman.
dancing. I love it when I can do it right or wrong. Yes. Yeah, I love rule dancing. Tell me in the song. Tell me what to do, please.
Yeah.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Yeah. The cha-cha
First you
slide.
lift your hands and they
I love it.
song.
I know it. Yeah.
It's just
That
a
is
jump
named
to
after
the
the
left.
dance and tells you how to do the dance.
Yeah.
I love a mom with her drink who hears the song that she wants and then goes like this, like, oh, I'm going to dance to this. Yeah, the dancing's going to happen. Oh, they shouldn't have played this song because I'm going to dance to it. I'm going to dance crazy.
Yeah.
And they're
God is
all-
dancing.
Yeah, they're like in lockstep doing one dance and you realize this is how the Nazis took power. All right. There you go, Maude, and importantly to Samantha, to not dance is the worst dance move. Be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Go out there and have fun. Who cares what anybody thinks? They're all jerks anyway.
Yeah.
Ask and answer.
Dance, people, dance.
All right, we got time for a couple more here. So I'm going to go, T. Earl Grey asked, and a lot of people have asked this.
Fake.
It does seem fake.
Yeah, it seems fake. T. Earl Grey, because Earl Grey's kind of T.
It's
That's
an
crazy.
online name. It's an online name.
That person's
It's a
a criminal.
handle. This is
Wait, is
probably
it-
a
is it-
criminal.
They're a criminal.
T period, as
No.
in they're doing like W. Kamal Bell, like where they're like the first
No.
initial.
Maybe.
Hi,
it looks
I'm
like
T. Earl Grey.
it reads as Turl Grey.
Okay.
I just copied it off the internet.
Yeah.
That's my
Tyrone
research.
Gray's going, who's that Doc Hammer guy? What a shirt. Tyrone Earl Grey.
Well, Tyrone Earl Grey wants to know. Oxford comma, yay or nay?
Yay.
The Oxford comma. If I'm not mistaken, the Oxford comma is when you have a list of things, and then you do a comma after the second to last item, and then and the third item. So it would be peanut butter, comma, jelly, comma, and a spoon.
I'm pro Oxford comma because otherwise it's peanut butter, jelly, and a spoon. Otherwise the last two things become a pair.
Yeah, super pro Oxford comma. Yeah.
Very much.
All right.
You can't stop me from using commas,
That's an easy one.
right?
I
More
agree.
commas, the better.
I agree. I put commas where they don't belong.
What about the Oxford ellipses?
yeah.
I'm all for
But
unnecessary
who am I to say
punctuation.
Oxford's wrong, by
Yeah.
the way? They are the
Yeah, yeah.
standard by which I
That's true.
understand this language.
Yeah? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are people, who is against the Oxford comma? Newsprint.
The
Print is
AP
dead.
doesn't use the Oxford
Newsprint
comma.
is dead.
As if anybody even spells anything correctly anymore,
Yeah, there's
or
nothing to
uses
spell.
punctuation.
Yeah, the letter U is now Y-O-U.
Yeah.
But people are real upset.
Yeah, we're worried about Oxford commas when people are spelling you just
With an 8 in it
capital U
somewhere.
and an R next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be con that.
Guys,
We're old.
I'm old. I hate when things change.
I hate sneakers and letters.
No. The sneakers is
Too
like
few letters.
No, the sneakers is liking change. I'm old. I want to wear sneakers forever because childhood should never end. Plus, everything should
Let's all spell like a child.
Let's spell like children.
all right.
Comma things.
Toys
hard.
are us.
We had a meeting and we determined toys are us. The movement begins now. The Oxford comma, yay, asked
Yes.
and answered. Thank you, Tyrone.
I think if you know it's called the Oxford comma, you're pro Oxford comma.
True.
Yeah.
'Cause you're a little grammarian there.
Yeah, congratulations, Tyrone. You were validated. I know that's what you wanted.
Yeah, you heard
Put
it.
this in.
We
You
agree
have
with
been
you.
Yeah.
Earl Grey tea, hot, Picard.
All right.
Also, if Earl Grey is in your name.
Yeah. If Earl Grey
And
is
you
your name,
say
you're gonna do
yay
whatever
or nay.
Oxford tells you to do.
Yeah.
All right. Last topic.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Oh.
This is from YDub38. That's WHY. I believe this is on the Maximum Fun
Yeah.
subreddit.
Y dub indeed. Just subtitle.
Yeah. YDub.
Right.
Yeah, good.
And Mark is so excited about this one, and I was like, come on. But we're gonna do it, and then we never have to do it again. Best humor. As in, black bile, yellow bile, phlegm, and blood.
Here's the thing. If you have to have a balance of bodily humors. We know this.
Yes.
As sure as there's a Jesus Christ in the sky, we need a balance of bodily humors, right? Because this is the information that we've been passed on for 2,000 years.
Baruch Hashem, go on.
So why would we ever want more of something? Why would we want more black bile? I'll be angry.
Yeah.
Do you mean within the body?
Yeah,
Because
we
we can always
phlegm,
use
I'm
more blood in the
phlegmatic.
trucks.
I don't want to be phlegmatic.
Yeah?
So the answer is all in their perfect combination. I cannot choose a favorite.
Wait, but do they need to be an equal measure, or do they just need to be balanced?
Where the question
Are you
is
supposed to be 40% black bile?
No, an equal measure. Yeah. If you were
25.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
You're supposed to have as much phlegm as you have blood in your body.
Yes.
Yes. Where did you go to medieval college, sir? Absolutely.
By the way, I want you to know that when I was pushing for Hal to include this topic, it was like, I don't know, man. Black bile, phlegm, all that. We're like, no. We're just going to pull Doc's ripcord and let it go.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. So I say in their perfect balance as it was written. And now, if you're to ask me, were my neighbor to be either deficient in one of his bodily humors or have too much, I would say I would like him to be choleric, because I can handle a choleric neighbor instead of like a crazy raving black bile drunk neighbor, which I kind of have right now. Yeah. So yeah.
So the answer is in balance?
I would say a balance, unless we're speaking about our neighbors, where I would say there's too much phlegm.
We're all deferring
Okay.
to you on this one.
I don't want to say asked and answered on this one, okay? I need to get up and move around for this. And I'm going to say people of the world, but specifically YW38. Are you happy Okay?
Oh,
Got your little clever humors thing out there. We answered it for you. They're all supposed to be in balance. Study your medieval science. Not just you, everybody. Get your leeches, get your humors in orders, get your tinctures. Live a healthy life. It's 2016, and we are all about elongating the quality of our lives. Do you understand that, YW38? I hope you do, because this has been asked and answered. Woo! Thank you so much. Doc, Hammer, Jackson Publick, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you guys for being here with us. We will end this as we always do. Where can people find you online? Do you need people to find you online or?
Online.
Do you have anything to pitch? You guys.
No.
Their DVD just came out.
Yes. Season
Always
6.
watch Venture Brothers.
Always watch
Venture Brothers.
That's what Alec Baldwin said in Glenn Ross.
That's right.
Jackson Publick and Doc Hammer. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you so much. That was a slew of topics that we have now put to rest, but we have more that you've suggested to us. So reach out to us via email, wegotThisPodcast@gmail.com, or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/wegotThisPodcast.
You can also find us on Twitter @WeGotThisTweets, or look at the Maximum Fun subreddit. There's probably a flame war happening right now.
Thank you to producer Ken Flume, who's sitting in the front row right here. Raise your hand, Ken Flume! Thank you to graphic designer Uri Kelman, researcher Kate McManus, and QA engineer Jen Alba.
And thanks, of course, to our wonderful musicians, Mike Furman and Jonathan Dinerstein, for our award-winning theme song and score, respectively. And it is so nice to get to do this in person. Thank you, our audience, for listening to the show. Thank you. You give us a reason to talk every week about the world's most important things. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. For Hal Lublin, I'm Mark Gagliardi.
And for Mark Gagliardi, I'm Hal Lublin. And don't worry, everybody. We got this.
We got this.
Ty is a pedantic person. I think when he pronounces these words, it's in a very show-offy way. Gyro.
Gyro.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
Ayers Rock.
Uluru.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors. They are actual litigants with real cases. They call in via Skype to Judge John Hodgman's court, the real People's Court. Now I call you to Judge John Hodgman's internet court. Find it at MaximumFun.org or wherever you download podcasts.
Mugs, shirts, stickers, patches, tanks, and more are yours for the purchasing at MaxFunStore.com. Hey, you already love the podcasts, so why not take this to the next level and outfit your home and bod with our merch? MaxFunStore.com. Because if you have to wear a shirt, it should be one of ours.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture.
Artist owned.
Listener supported.